Hi everybody, welcome back to Arma 3, and this is the new DLC which dropped today. This is the Iron Curtain DLC for Arma 3, but one thing you'll notice straight away is things look a little bit familiar here, don't they? To players of DayZ anyway, and that's because this DLC for Arma, am I standing up? There we go, that's better, is actually based in the Czech Republic. Or Czechoslovakia, it would have been. So the idea is this is during the Cold War in the 1980s, and in this kind of alternative history where you've got the West, you've got West Germany, and you've got this highly defended border between West Germany and Czechoslovakia. And then there's these rebels that are going to happen. So what do you get in this DLC? Now this is also what we call a cDLC. So this hasn't been created by Bohemia Interactive. This has been created by an independent set of developers who've been working on other mods for Arma 3 for a very, very long time, and then they've got together with Arma to put out an official paid-for DLC. So let's flick over to the Arma page, and you can kind of see what you're gonna get. So it's just released today. It's £10 in the UK. It's 10% off today, and here we go. So welcome behind the Iron Curtain. Take a look at what life behind the barbed wire could have been like in an alternative universe in the 1980s in Czechoslovakia and its border with West Germany. Ride, fly, or run into battle against your enemy in an all-new lush and mountainous terrain. Conduct large-scale mechanized infantry operations, special forces raids, and long-range reconnaissance patrols deep behind enemy lines. Choose to be a member of US Armed Forces, Czechoslovak People's Army, Independent Rebels, or even play as a civilian. It's all up to you. So, what do you get? So you get 256 square kilometre landlocked map, Gabretta, with deep forest, windswept mountains, and calm valleys that looks just like Chernarus in DayZ. Close representation of once heavily guarded border between Czechoslovakia and West Germany. Cold War era armed forces of the United States and Czechoslovakia, as well as local rebel fighters. 52 ground and air vehicle variants, a selection of 35 new weapon variants, and here we go, 9 single player missions and 9 multiplayer scenarios plus variants. So that's the cool thing. So let's jump back to the kind of the game. So let's just go into the map and scroll out. So this is the map that comes with the as you can see, it's absolutely huge. And then we can do is we've got some vehicles here. Cold War era armoured vehicles. We've got Eastern Bloc ones. Then if we go down here, we've got some American armoured vehicles. And then what we can do as well is we can go to the shooting range, and we can have a look at lots and lots of Cold War era weapons, which is really cool. This is as I say, this is the showcase mission where you basically get to wander around and you can try out things like helicopters and tanks and machine guns and just wander around the map and kind of just explore. And then when you go into the Arma 3 main menu for single player, just go into like the scenarios, and then you can pick out the scenarios so you can play as there's an American missions, there's rebel missions, there's Eastern Bloc missions. But as I said, what I'm excited about exploring is the fact that this does look so much like DayZ, because obviously DayZ is created by Bohemia Interactive, which is in the Czech Republic, which formerly was Czechoslovakia. Chernarus is Eastern Europe, probably based around Czechoslovakia. Well, we know all the towns and geography in Chernarus and Livonia are based around real places in and around the Czech Republic. So that's really cool. So it's kind of got a really interesting feel to it, in the same way that the Contact DLC has, with Livonia. So there we go. Arma 3 Creator DLC, CSLA Iron Curtain, definitely worth checking out. I think it looks good from the little I've gone around with it. Can't wait to dive into the single player. I'll be bringing you more content soon. And of course, put your questions and comments down below. If you like the video, hit like, fun, see more, press subscribe, and I will of course see you again soon.